Well, alright, here we are. 9/13. What's the day's date? Monday? March 13th. There you go. So let's check out our morning brief here. For those who use the word morning, that's not proper English, however, but it's a good day. Buenos dias. Good day. It's proper English for a greeting at the break of day, break of dawn, right? Dawn to dusk, day and night. Alright, so there's a winter advisory northeast of here. That's West Central Illinois. Let's go ahead and download our situation report. Let's look at the radar first today. Let's break it up a little bit. Okay. Nothing on the radar. Nothing on the radar. So there's pretty much the front that came through yesterday. Back it up here once. Yeah. Alright, anyhow. So we'll go to the weather story. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. See what kind of cheesy title they got today. Light snow changing to light rain today. Okay, so today into tonight, cloudy. So it's supposed to be warming up a little bit. Tuesday night's going to be 12 to 18 degrees. That is Fahrenheit, and the wind's going to be blowing about 15. So minus 15 from 18, you're looking at 3 degrees with the wind chill. That is Fahrenheit, okay? They're doing it in Fahrenheit. If it's Celsius, they would put, I'm pretty sure they're doing it in Fahrenheit. Hopefully. If not, there's a big difference between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 32 degrees Celsius. Big difference. That would be, what, 64 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, I know, it's kind of confusing. So we have heavier snow band over east central, north, southeast Missouri, and southern Illinois to shift off to the east by 8. Okay, so additional snowfall amounts of an inch or less expected. Alright. So it's going to be mixed. We just call it slop. It's going to be sloppy next couple of days, and then it's going to be Tuesday. Hard freezes are possible tonight through Wednesday night. So basically hard freezes with the wind blowing about 10 to 15 miles an hour. So that's what we're looking at. So let's go to the situation report here. So yeah, it's going to be freezing next couple of days. On top of rain and mist. You know how we love it so much. Alright. So the additional snowfall accumulations to this morning, where we're at, it's not going to have any snow. It's just going to be mist. Alright, so hard freeze is possible this week. So, we'll select all that. That's pretty much what we need to worry about. It's misty and it's going to be hard freeze for the next couple of days, which could cause some problems for people who are traveling. See, we use the word travel. Everybody else is here for commerce and transportation. They want to see your ID. I don't know why they don't understand that. ID is for a body. But we'll keep going with that. Like I said, their English is horrible. Okay. So, frost freeze. So let's look at the Missouri frost and freeze probabilities, guys. Oh, lovely. It's from the Monsanto group. Yay. This could come in handy. It's a terrain map with some speculative information they've put together, compiled together. Pest management. Ooh. Yeah, they're shooting feral hogs with a machine gun and call it conservation. So, you know, hard freeze. That's what we're looking at. So let's go to the earthquake monitor here real quick. Yeah. Come on. Alright, so there we go. This is the regional. As you know, you can tell I have it on the regional area here. Is that my locator on? Hang on. Tech blast it. Yep. Okay. It says Columbia, but that's just a commercial. That's all the commercial areas. That's actually not the township. That's all commerce and tourism. Columbia is this district. You're in the township of Smithton, but they always put the commercial district. They don't ever put the township. So it always confuses me because, well, I'm not here for commerce or tourism. I'm a native. Alright, so here we have the earthquake advisories and, well, the USGS information. And here we are. See the fault lines we have here? That's what you need to pay attention to. So let's get a continental view here. This is the overview of the terrain map, which is actually called a satellite image. And this is what we call the occurred and reported or documented here. See, it's don't see any earthquakes up here anywhere, do you? I see exactly the way I want to go. But anyhow, that gives you an overview of the continent. And you just click on it, it'll show you what's going on. There you go, so it finally came on. Alright, there's your earthquakes for the week. Let's see, what is this? These are your stats. Let's see, yeah, your stats. Earthquake stats. So let's check it out just for giggles, right? McQuarrie. Is that McGarry or McQuarrie? McQuarrie. Okay. Nope, I've lost it. Okay, so let's go back and check it out. Alright, so when you're looking at it on the map, okay, they said it was in Tennessee. Alright, so let's look at it on the GS site here. And this is always interesting when it shows you the damage area. And there's an airport there, of course. So let's go back to the other one. I'll show you a little neat little alright, so there's an airport there. That's what it says. So let's look here. see, what's pretty cool about this kind of a satellite imagery is you can get really close to seeing what it is. It's a golf course. That probably used to be a oil field. There's an airport. There's a golf course. Earthquake happened at a golf course. More than likely, I guarantee there used to be an oil rig here or something. They turned it to a golf course. They ran off all the natives, drilled for oil, exploited all the minerals, and then made a golf course out of it so Stanley Cronky and all his buddies can play golf, play with their balls, and twitch their mustache. Talk about their Corvettes. Let's see, Walker Valley. Oh, looks like a bunch of residential housing or some crap. Basically just a bunch of trash. Okay. Boy, they really are tearing this place up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right there. Playland Road. That's the name of it. Well, I don't see any. I guarantee there was a drill site here somewhere. There's a dump, and they turned it into a golf course. It's called Playland Road. The earthquake happened at Playland Road. Okay. Yep, it's construction, golf course, playground, earthquake. Yeah, usual. Alright, so let's go look at another one, see if we can get a... there's one down the street from there. So, the next closest earthquake is just north of there. Tazewell. Okay, so let's look here. As you can tell, there's the fault line. Menard. There's the Tazewell, Tennessee. Let's see here what we got. There's something right here. What is this? There's a river. More than likely there's a well. Some is gardening. Or, what is all that? I don't know. So just rocks and stuff. It's kind of weird how you can see that from the air and nobody else knows it. It's like some random rock stacking or something. I don't know, it looks like it'll come with a wall or something. Let's see. It says it came from right here. Well, I don't see anything. Oh, is that a tree or? Yeah, that's a tree. Right there on the fault line. Okay, well, there you go. They're on a fault line. You can see it from the air. See it? Yellow Springs. It's a sulfur Springs. Okay. Daniel Boone National Forest, of course. Ooh-wee. It's all about Daniel Boone and his hunting buddies. You know, the guy that choked on a chicken bone and had tuberculosis or consumption from smoking cigarettes. Yeah, he's a bright one. You know, the guy that was always trying to figure out how to get rich and couldn't find his way around for 3 weeks straight because he was drunk. Anyhow, yeah, he's a real hero. Okay, so all these earthquakes are happening along a fault line. We have the Madrid, and then we have, you know, Oklahoma, because that's what they're doing, drilling for oil. That's pretty much it. Right, kids, don't choke on a chicken bone. Don't smoke cigarettes, and stay away from medicinal whiskey. You know, that's medicinal. That means it's medical. And don't get stupid haircuts, or piercings, or tattoos, because that's medical too. You know, there you go. Because Daniel Boone is not the hero that you think he is. I don't know why you worship a drunk who smokes cigarettes and chokes on a chicken bone. He's not that smart. Anyhow. There you go. What else we got here? So we did the earthquakes, right? We did the emergency manager's brief. We did the daily. Anything else I need to do today? Oh yeah. One more thing. Seems how we're doing weather modification programs and people spraying. No, we're not. We're going to look up something today I want you to understand called Strontium, if I'm spelling it right. Yep, Strontium. There we go. It's an alkaline earth metal. It's soft silver, white, or yellowish metallic. It's highly reactive chemically. Okay. Well, this is what they're spraying in the air when they do the aerosol engineering. It was alumina, barium, and strontium. So here's a pretty good little information that Wiki has on it. And they spray it in the air. It says it's the equivalency of most dangerous components of the nuclear fallout. So if it's stable strontium, it's not hazardous, but more than likely this is probably some kind of industrial waste of some sort. That's what it looks like. That's one of the alkaline earth metals that they are basically aerosol engineering or aerosol spraying. This is what they were like, kind of like the equivalency of crop dusting. So that should give you an idea of what it is. What's really sad is that they use this production of sugar from sugar beet was in the 19th century the largest application of strontium. They used it to obsolete chemical method to recover sugar from molasses. Isn't that sad? So the sugar is then extracted through evaporating the remaining solution. There are two types of strontium saccharide, one at low temperature, the strontium monosaccharide at the second high temperature. So guess what? Reacting them with barium oxide, so they're spraying barium, strontium, and alumina into the atmosphere. It's a dust, so basically it's powder. There we go. There you go. It's all about sugar and molasses. Somebody's got to have Kool-Aid, right? So what I usually do is I put this in my reading list. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and put this under weather modification. I just put weather mods, because this is how I found out about it. Okay, and I didn't understand that until I was looking into the weather modification programs, and I was like, what the? So you have strontium. Let's see if I can find it here. So you just label your reading list here. There we go. Alright, so basically the stuff they're spraying in the air, due to its production as a fission product, its presence in bones can cause bone cancer, cancer of nearby tissues, and leukemia. That's the sugar they used to put, that's sugar from beets if they're using that process. Cancer and tissues and leukemia. Sit down. Yeah, all these chemistries and chemists and crap. So anyhow, there's your pretty much it's related to the sugar industry. But there's just something to think about. So, and the reason why I came across this was I went back to this. This is one of the main ingredients in the weather modification program. They use aluminum oxide. Okay, so I just want to bring this to y'all's attention. Screen is being recorded, but I don't see my face anywhere. Okay, well, that should get you on the way somehow. Okay, and then I put... There it is, see? So, this kind of gives you a general idea what's going on and what they're spraying in the air. If you're worried about it. See, those are the things we're looking at. Anyway, I thought I'd just go ahead and show you stuff that they have posted here. Anyhow, it shows a bunch of witches and stuff trying to make it rain. There you go, that gives you pretty much a good idea what we're dealing with. So we're looking at aluminum. I believe it's barium. No. Berium and strontium, and they're all metals, alkaline metals. It's buried. Basically, it's just a bunch of metallic-based carbon. oil and let's see. There you go. That's what it looks like. Go ahead and put it in my deal here. Seeing how we're working on that kind of stuff, I'm dealing with the weather, so I figured add another little bit of info to my forte. Aluminum, it combines with aluminum, zinc, lead, and tin, forming intermetallic phases and alloys. Basically, it's just another, it's aluminum, zinc, lead, and tin. Tetanus. They're denser than the strontium or calcium analogs except for the halidides. Now, why would they have that in here? For some reason, they have this all put together. Alchemists. There you go, it's alchemy. They glow. So basically, he found a bunch of these rocks that glow in the dark. Anyway, there's a good good little article on there in case you know how to read that. If not, I can read it to you. Basically, it's it's just bad news. It naturally occurs in the ground, but when it becomes dust and sprayed in the air, it's lead, tin, aluminum. It's probably bad news. Tons and tons and tons of it sprayed into the air. Chromium. I mean, it can't be healthy for you. It's aluminum, I mean. Oxide is an atmospheric substance, meaning it can react with both acids and bases, so it's just really crap. Alright, so here's what we need to do, toxic release inventory. And we can look it up this way. Okay, so we'll put it in the weather modification thing. Yes, I'm at the library. Alright. Okay, anyway, that should give you a list of what they already have. In case you were wondering what it does, they already know. Tools for mapping the TRI data to a particular location. These tools allow the user to view some of the information in the database. The Tox map. Here we go. Wow, we learned something new today. The National Library of Medicine. Tox map. Okay, let's check this out. Of course, I don't trust the medical community as far as I can throw them, because most of their waste is medical. A lot of that crap is all medical anyway. So we'll put the Tox map. Let's see if we got the actual connection to it. What is it? References, the links. Let's see if we find the links to it. Tox map. Oh, here we go. Toxic release inventory, environmental health, national priorities list. Here we go. That's what we want. Alright, so we're going to deal with the weather and the environment, so I guess I'll just change that. Right? We'll just put weather mods. And that's how I ended up with that. There you go. National, what? Pollution sites or some sort. Yeah, here comes Mr. Polluter. Okay, so let's see if we can find the actual app for that. Let's see. Okay, so here's the Tox map that they actually put together. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Jesus Christ. 2 ways to explore toxic chemicals in your community. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Let's try this one. I have to have Adobe for that. Let's try the other one. Alright, here we go. Okay, so this is the page you have to do. Do they have an app? Probably not. Anyhow, just something more to research and look into. If you have time. If you're not being bombarded by Pepsi drinking boys who play with their balls all day. So we have new includes 2015. Had all these fucking hairless gimps around here like they play with their balls. Okay. This is pretty much what we're looking at. So you know how we're into maps and stuff, so let's see if we can... God, that's pretty in depth. So we need to find one for our area. Set the region. Okay, so basically we're going to go back to the other talks map. Yeah, there you go, and you can set the region. I'm saying I'll have to jack with this a little bit more. There we are in Missouri. So I'll have to look into this more a little bit here. But that should give you an idea, but y'all, you were asking me about the weather modification programs, and so the 3 main things that I seen they were spraying in the air with the aerosol engineering basically is lead, aluminum, calcium, bunch of carbonized metallic, you know, just all the leftover crap from them smelting. Basically it's Pepsi and sugar and, you know, it's all your city crap, trying to get rid of it. It's from refineries. Anyhow, there you go. Pretty much what we already know. It's from all the shitties. Shitty kitties, that's what I call them. Okay, well there you go. That's your info for the day.